5. Team's looking a bit lackluster at the moment. I think we're seeing a little bit of player attrition here. 8v8, small game. Hopefully we get some more people in.
Yeah, I have a feeling there might have been a slight amount of rage on Red's part at that last point.
Now here's the thing, what I think can happen sometimes is you can get, I don't know, what might be called a suck tornado in a server, where basically what happens is there are so many, you have too many good players, a few really good players which basically decide a game, and the rest of the team is substandard comparatively. And what happens is that one team keeps winning matches, or a certain few people keep winning matches, and the rest of people are like, oh fuck this, can't be bothered. And you just see people leaving and leaving and leaving the server due to rage quit, and you know, we haven't seen a balanced match so far.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you know, regardless of whether or not you have got a good player on one team, if the other team has more good players, then you know you can kind of count yourself out for getting a decent amount of kills, because you need to rely on the rest of your team to do some of the legwork either way, regardless of how good you are.
Yep, that's the thing. No one good player can just win an entire match. It can be done, but it's rare.
Yeah, maybe on 2-Fort, but yeah, that game sucks.
Nobody likes 2-Fort. 2-Fort is place one sentry here to stop anything happening. In any case, 5 minutes 5, and there goes the Kritzkrieg. Oh, and Steve the Hippo there, going for the medic with the Scott. Is that the pain train? Honourable mention, that man, he's actually using a nice melee weapon. Thing is, if you aren't playing like demo night, pain train is really a good weapon to go.
Yeah, it is one of those weapons where people see that there's a downside to, you know, a damage or anything like that, and they instantly hate the weapon. And I feel like a lot of weapons that have downsides that reflect some sort of attack or health instantly get lost in the wind, and it kind of upsets me because there's some good ones. Fan of War as well. Loads of people hate that for no good reason. Fan
of War is like a helpful one. I mean, you saw there, he just got killed with the paint train there. You know, that's the thing. Minus 10% extra book damage. Not much really.
Yeah, and I'd say from what we've seen for the most part in this game, you know, they don't have that much to worry about in the way of bullets. So, you know, there's not been that many heavies going around or anything like that. So, yeah, paint train's kind of the obvious choice, really.
Yeah, thank God. This is the thing. People don't think heavy's like this slow, dumb class that doesn't do much, but God help you if you're against the heavy storms. If there are 3 or 4 heavies in one team, they will suddenly come lurching around the corner at once. You are buggered. But yeah, blue is looking good again. Although, you know, did we have a team scramble? I don't know. Although, to be fair, there's been a lot of changes around here and there due to people, you know, running off. 3 minutes 30. Cart is in the last stretch. Can they hold it on first point of the team? And there goes the Kritzkrieg. Oh no, he just cut. Oh, Steve Hip. Jimmy just lands those nades. Kind of missed a bit.
At least, though, he did manage to get the cart over the point, if only just.
Yeah, that's the important thing. The amount of times I've been screaming at the microphones going, "Cap!" You know, and, you know, people just lost the opportunity. Especially in games like this, where you get different spawn doors and things like that, where it's really important to get a leg up. And maybe your leg over. Oh, who's this? It's Raven. Ever since I found that piece of news, I mean, that's so Raven, you know, kind of mentality.
Well, in fairness, I have a feeling that it was Raven last time who went for this tactic, so yeah, it kind of is his thing. So yeah, that is so Raven. Yep,
tried and tested tactic. Well, I was more about the actor from the, you know, That's So Raven, who actually turned out to be gay. So that's the thing. That's the new joke. Oh, there goes that sentry, killing everything off. And the nice thing about those sentries from above there, really hard to get an aim on when you're coming out from that. Although somebody's firing nades from the right position. Oh, Felrathian there. Nicely defends that sentry, but yeah, whoever that demo man is, you're doing a good job. Keep doing it. Oh, I learned something new, how to take down sentry in that corner now, so there is a way to do that.
Yeah, it's kind of like at the last point as well. A lot of people think that on the battlements that those sentries are impenetrable, but you just literally go over to the opposite side and it cannot reach you. You know, pretty much anywhere where there's a good sentry placement, there's also a weakness.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, creators of these maps know not to make indestructible sentry areas because it would basically make the game unplayable. Oh, Steve the Hippo, being a boss, basically comes back up and around from behind it, and that's excellent TF2 playing right there. You know, he looked at the map, thought, where's that sentry, how can he get to it without being seen, and did that, and that's for me a mark of a good player.
Yeah, I have to say, actually, I mean, he's been popping up in the kill feed. You know, he hasn't necessarily been getting the most amount of kills or anything like that, but everything he's done has been really, really valuable to the team. Yeah,
he's basically like one of those guys, if you're picking up a football team, he's like, okay, he's not the best, but he's consistently good, so I'll pick him. You know, that's the thing, I have a soft spot for consistently good players. They don't always get the kills, they're not always amazing, but they're always there in the right place.
To be honest, you'd kind of want a team made up entirely of them, and you'd be able to flatten a team that was maybe, you know, had hotshot party tricks but no real real decent talent.
Yeah, that's the thing. Although for the time being, though, Raven I think has decided to change up a job application. It's nice to, you know, people change classes. That's another good mark of a good player, actually, right there. People are willing to play multiple different classes. I mean, ace is if you can play all the classes, because I don't know what it is for this day and age now, but I find that a lot of people say that I play 1, 2, 3 or 4 things, or I specialise in just playing sniper, who are the worst. But you know, if you can, you know, playing all the classes is really beneficial for getting playing this game properly.
Yeah, it definitely comes down to mood some of the times, but you know, I'd say that there's always room to play any different class that you know the game can present to it, you know, and any loadout as well, because in some ways a different loadout can always be a different class, you know, Demo Knight, Demo Man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing now, as the game's evolved, you've now got subclasses. I mean, medics will not Uber up a devoted Demo Knight because you won't have a sticky launcher. If you're a devoted Demo Knight, you won't even have a grenade launcher. Christ almighty. Blue's getting around the corner. 2 minutes on the clock. Can they pub push this? It's looking good, actually. I mean, if they can actually just get this over. And it's Steve the Hippo trying again. This man is being your, you know, good guy boss. It's a sniper! Criminy, a sniper actually capped the game. Oh, aces to Ferry Pumpernickel there. Oh, I love it. A sniper knows what to do, which is move in. Oh, that's golden. You see that?
Yeah, it's one of those things again. You know, down with like killing medics and stuff like that. Pushing a car, if you can get it, you know, to creep the extra inch to go over a point. Even if you die, it's worth doing it. You buy your team at least 2.5 minutes time.
And on top of which, they got a new spawn door, so that's excellent. You know, Fairy did the right thing at the right time. But here's the thing now. I think this is the thing with this team so far. This red team's actually got game. You might see a good stalematy game. So, you know, this is a better game than most we've seen today.
Yeah, I think the sort of, I guess, auto scramble followed up by a slightly manual scramble for the people filling out the rage quit slots has done a nice job, actually. You know, both teams have got a decent foothold in this game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Blue's got a good push force. They're dedicated and motivated. What happened to that sentry gun there? I think wonderful slash there went to motor a sentry up, put it right in front of the car, and it got ran over. Oh, here goes a crit. Oh, Simon is taking names. Okay, you might have just stemmed the blue tide for the time being, but nice bit of work that. Saying that though, blue is still moving up, and there's Steve the Hippo again.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, good guy Steve, to be honest, you know, you're not the only one pushing, but man, you have been there every step of the way. You're kind of like, you know, you're the guy I'd pick for a best man if I was getting married in TF2.
Best TF2 best man. Oh my god, I bet there's some sort of fan fiction somewhere out there, like 20 years later, the Scout is marrying Miss Pauling, and then there'll be speculation who's the best man. And they've already say Spy because he did all the training for him. Although there's that speculation, wait, your dad's your best man? He's not my dad. Same one thing. Okay, so the last point, there's 8 minutes on the clock. Can Red hold this? And the thing is, they've put him a nice defensive perimeter at the moment. If they can get their engineers put sentries up quickish in the right place, they will have game.
Yeah, think about it. This sort of narrow run here, you very rarely see Red engineers ever bother putting any sentries up. And I'm not too sure why, because it's a difficult place for demo men to attack, because while they've got a good sort of arc ability, they haven't got an ideal line of sight. And you know, I guess it just comes down to a bravery of an engineer, but I'd like to see that get tried in a few games of Upward once in a while.
Oh, cart is still being pushed there. Slash dash fair pump it. Fairy's on the cart again, and okay, he kind of went away on 18 health, but I thought that's a good decision. You're a sniper. You don't really belong there. Just do what you can.
Taken out by the crits though.
Oh.
Yeah, again, yeah, just Simon going off with crits has been consistently devastating the whole way through.
Oh no, think about a sentry gun. Just didn't see it. But look at Red though, they're coming back. They're actually pushing back with Blue for a bit. And you know, if they do enough of this, they'll win this game. And the other thing, we haven't seen an Uber from Blue yet. Lots of criticism from Red, but no Ubers from Blue. Also, Red are defending that corner. Here comes the demo spam. All 3 Peanuts is in there. He's gone for the taking the sentry. Ooh, that was a nice bit of work there from that Heavy. That's the thing sometimes. I mean, the thing with Heavy sometimes is it's worth you just going in there to die to get off like about 3 or 4 guys in a sentry. It's worth it, in my opinion. Yeah,
close quarters Heavy to like a level 2 or something like that. You know, it's worth going for. And I think as well, I'm not sure who the soldier was. I think it was Wootergast as well. He had the battalion's backup, and that worked really, really nicely. He managed to pull that off at just the right time.
Oh, Rupert went for the Uber there, and he's using a quick fix. Now, that's not the preferred itinerary. The thing is, quick fix, it does not deal with sentries or hard points, and that can be a real pain. You're going to need a good old full fat Uber there. Oh, but Wootergast there takes out that sentry. Again, what is it with defending teams not protecting their engineers? You know, Red needs to be on those balconies, keeping an eye out. If you hold those balconies, it's so hard to get that cart pushed. Five minutes 20 though, and this is the best defensive job we've seen so far. Well, actually no, there was that early game where they pretty much defended to point 2. But you know, this is the best balanced game we've seen. Yeah,
definitely in terms of both sides making a very good attempt. This has been really well played from both sides of things, and like I said, I think a lot of it comes down to that sort of auto then manual scramble that went on.
Morto scramble. 4 minutes 50. Now this is the thing. Red are beginning to start defending properly, and here's the point in question though. No big Ubers from Blue yet. No big Ubers. Although it's that quick fix is still going in. It's making it work. Oh wow, 3 Peanuts is in there. This is looking bad.
You have to say, I don't think I've seen a quick fix do as good a job as that before. To be honest, that was very nicely done.
Yep, I think just got nicely done there, and this is all over.
And everybody dies.